Hello, my name is Lisa Turner. The daily Lenten Devotion for today is based on Luke 16, 1-8, the parable of the dishonest steward. When I first read this selection, I was not too happy. I find this parable difficult to understand, to say the least. It seems as if Jesus is saying that the dishonesty and dirty dealing of the steward should be rewarded, as if to say that although he was a liar and a cheat, he was looking after himself, and that's a good thing, regardless of how he managed his master's affairs. Well, that's a bit of a tough pill to swallow, in my opinion. I thought a bit, but I wasn't getting very far, so I looked at a few books of commentary in the Bible for a bit of help. I also looked a passage up online, too, which you can always do if you're struggling to understand something, just FYI. So after a lot of thought and a bit of reading, this is my reflection. Jesus tells this story not to praise the dishonesty of the steward and to encourage us to do whatever we can with our wealth or the wealth or possessions of others that may be entrusted to us to further our lives or our situations. No, that isn't the point here at all. What Jesus is saying is that we should look to emulate the attitude of the steward. He was very much aware of the way this world works. You wash your back, you wash my back, I'll wash yours. He knew he was being ousted from his position, that he was going to be without funds, home, status, and he was going to make sure he had some influential friends on his side, which is very shrewd. So what's the application of this attitude for Christians? We need to start by remembering that nothing we have is ours. Nothing we have is of our own doing. Nothing we see in this world is of our own making. Our very bodies, our minds, our souls are not ours. We are God's children, and we have been given many, many gifts which we enjoy each moment of each day. But unlike the steward, whose use of his master's wealth was for his own gain, we are to use these gifts and these blessings to bless others with food and clothing, to bless others who are struggling with faith, to bless others with emotional support, to bless our church and community with financial support. We are to use these gifts here on this earth in every situation possible, so that like the shrewd steward, we make some influential friends on the other side of this life. We need to think like the shrewd steward, but act like God's children. That's the call for each of us, each day.